Coming back in studio today, Dr. Mohammadi from Columbia Dental, and we are talking gum health today. Dr. Mohammadi, good morning.
Good morning, Melissa. Before we talk about the gum health, Maria just was told me that today is a national radio day.
It is.
So it would be privileged to be on the radio today. I didn't know that, but hey, let's talk about gum. Why not?
Let's talk about it, right? I mean, listen, I'm not surprised that you would hit it on National Radio Day because you, my friend, have I think given our listeners so much information, like good information about dental health, and I think the gums are a really good one to talk about. So I'm glad that you're here today to talk about it. So first of all, what is the relationship when you talk about your gums and you look at your mental health? Because sometimes I don't know if people would put the two together.
This is very interesting
Yeah.
because a study shows that the gum disease been caused by bacteria, and those pathogens that they cause the periodontal disease, they can affect the colonization of the other bacteria in our gut.
Oh, interesting.
So, and also a study shows that the bacteria in gut produce certain substances, because in a gut it's not like we have a bad bacteria, we have a lot of good bacteria, and they produce a substance called serotonin. Serotonin is a substance that it help for depression. So when there is a disturbance on the microflora of the gut, that affect the mental.
Wow.
Yes.
Mental
So
health.
imagine, the bacteria in the gum or periodontitis or periodontal disease affect the bacteria in the gut. And the gut also affect your mental health. Currently, there are 21 million people that are suffering from some sort of depression in United States.
Sure.
Obviously, it's interesting. Dentists talking about the depression because, we don't have no background on psychology or psychiatrists, but it's an interesting to find how one part of the body can affect the other part
Right?
of the body. Yes.
I mean, and you make me feel a whole lot better because I get sort of, I'm going to say, made fun of a little bit by some of my colleagues because I obsess over my teeth. And from flossing to, I have a water pick in my bag. I'm going to show it to you in the commercial break. And I'm glad to know that I'm not too crazy as far as the teeth are concerned. Everything else is sort of off the table at this point. But that it has a connection to mental health and your gut health. I don't know if the average person knows that.
No, these are the newest studies that they came, and
Wow.
it's very fascinating to find out that the gum can affect your mental health. We knew about the cardiovascular disease and another type of disease that periodontitis can contribute to cardiovascular disease, but
Wow.
mental health, you never think
a new
about
one.
it. Yes, you always thinking about the circumstances,
Right.
about psychoanalysis and everything else, but
Interesting.
study shows body affect the mental health, and the gum is is a part of the body. There are 64 million people in United States. They are suffering from some sort of periodontitis or
Really?
Yes.
How do you avoid that, Dr. Mohammadi? Again, from Columbia Dental, and we're talking about, your gum health. But you've mentioned now periodontal disease a couple of times there. First of all, I want to make sure people know what that is. But also, how do you prevent getting that?
In terms of preventing, I think you are the best person to tell how you prevent it. Because you just said that brushing, flossing, I have the water pick, I'm so obsessed with the cleaning. So you're the best person to advocate
Okay, so
for
people
that.
should be more like me. That's what you're
exactly.
saying.
Be like Melissa.
Just be like me.
Exactly.
Do you hear that, Paul Pacelli? I'm not strange.
Okay.
Should be like me. No, but I do think,
That's
is it as
it.
simple as that?
Yeah, exactly. Is periodontal disease is a bacterial or infectious disease caused by bacteria. So if you don't maintain your, you don't go to the dentist, you don't floss, you don't brush, those bacteria, they colonize, they cause attachment loss, bone loss, which we call it periodontal disease. And those bacteria that they cause the periodontal disease, those are very dangerous bacteria. Again, as I told you, they affect the flora in the gut. They cause cardiovascular disease. So that's all.
Can you reverse the damage of having that?
The just the immediate damage, you lose bone around your teeth. So
really?
Eventually you end up losing your teeth. The tooth, it becomes so loose that it becomes hopeless. The most common cause of tooth loss is periodontal disease.
Really?
Okay.
Wow.
However, on a daily basis in a dental office, most of our patients that they are coming, they have a toothache. That means they have cavity. The issue with the periodontal disease also is a very insidious disease. Is a disease that it doesn't have no symptom. Is a asymptomatic disease until it reached to very late stage.
And now
when the patient, they bite on the bread and they feel the tooth is loose and hurting. By that time, we cannot do anything about it. So a routine checkup and cleaning to prevent that. But when the disease more on the moderate stage, we can treat the disease by they can see a periodontist, which we do have a periodontist. We are in south part of Connecticut today. We have periodontists in our Norwalk, New Haven location, Torrington, that they can treat the periodontal disease or the gum disease.
But I want to also just reiterate what Dr. Mohammadi said, which is, your basic cleaning, making sure that you're flossing, you're brushing, you're using the water pick, for example, and that you're getting your regular cleaning, your checkups, essentially. I want to make sure people know that this Labor Day, so Monday, September 1st, from noon to 7 p.m., Columbia Dental will be offering free dental cleanings at your Manchester office, and it is first come, first serve.
Correct. That's it. Because still, a lot of patients, they don't have access to the dental insurance. And unfortunately, because certain policy within certain dental insurances, there are not enough providers to accept those insurances. So we felt that is the best way to give to our community by providing a free clinic.
Well, thank you. And again, you never know if it's that appointment that they could detect something that could be addressed and maybe reverse it, or at least get the care that they need. And so sometimes that starts with just going to a regular, I don't know why I can't say that word, a regular dental cleaning. And so if you want to get that opportunity, make sure that, again, it is first come, first served. It's at their Manchester office on Middle Turnpike West in Manchester on Labor Day, Monday, September 1st, from noon until 7 p.m. Columbia Dental offering this free dental cleaning at their Manchester office. And again, Dr. Mohammadi, you and your team do an excellent job, and I want to thank you so much. If people want more information, what is your website?
ColumbiaDental.com.
Okay, and you can find a location nearest to you as well. I will say, though, for this opportunity on Labor Day, it is specifically at your Manchester office only. So, again, first come, first serve, and you want more information, check out their website for more. Dr. Mohammadi, you are a joy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Melissa.
Appreciate your time. We're going to be right